movie, biggest movie we pack every ogbonge star inside.
Okay, so guys, just keep as we they count down. You guys should count down with us. You know how they take bill. You know they carry anything. You know they make sense. Come as far as they come out from our camp, you suppose no say it gas make sense. Now, a whole lot. The baby selling people. Okay. Funny enough, I was about
the judgment of the
the guy that killed his girlfriend last year. You know, a whole lot these days, people are actually scared of getting committed in relationship because the reverse now always the case. Now, I remember, I think 2-3 weeks ago, I brought a case to you of a guy who been practically sponsored the girl all through school. You know, just sponsor alone. He actually sponsored even the siblings. Yes, even the siblings. And I think he been reached that stage where he say the girl feel say the girl feel say, bros, I don't think you're my standard. You are not tight enough. You are not dope enough. And she been decided she was married. She actually got married. Not even say she decided. She actually got married to another person, and the family their way. Now, when I raised that issue, people were like, women are beasts. You know, they called us different names, and I was like, this thing as they share for woman's side, it they share for man's side. It just be say now the one way eat us, now the one way face us, now we they react on. Now, Shola, sometimes this week, what day? I think on Tuesday or so. This was the guy now more like a lecturer for one of the universities. The guy talk say before he just became a lecturer. The chick don't deal with the bros for 9 years. Like during Gary days, you know, chop rice without stew, chop profession.
We go bring our parents own.
You even use our own, like give her parent format to fit collect money just to fit make sure say she do it. She get a good things there with she and the guy. All of a sudden, you know, say now one thing, say the girl, suddenness. Now I want to say the girl could dance, or the guy could dance, said the message, say, baby, I'm sorry, this relationship can no longer work out. I think we should go and separate.
Like, why?
It's another thing when you now see pictures online, the girl no tell you. You know, social media, you just see pictures or say person they do introduction. Now you tell me, see just they fly intro me more. She first look when she see the picture, say she zoom, say this cannot be Taju. No, this cannot Taju. Where me and Taju still talk this morning. Taju introduction. Say she zoom away. Next thing she can't call Taju number. Say hello Taju. The number was not connecting. What was going on here? Can't call the best friend. Say the best friend was not picking. Say she noticed all the numbers where they around Taju she was calling. They were not picking. Now so she did.
That means Taju is busy.
Now so she did my feet. Wear clothes. Say okay. Let me go and see for myself what's going on here. She don't now from the other side of the street, don't they hear drums say, we are going, Taju is getting married. And then right there, the babe fainted. And I was like, okay. So please, what is going on? People are now getting scared of getting committed into a relationship. People don't even want to be like relationship. Like, well, Slimmy, let me be single. I have peace of mind being single. So I don't understand. How long are you going to keep being single? Do you understand?
People must get married.
Yeah.
And not only getting married, they must be happy in their marriages. So being single is not the.
Just open your heart to love. Open your heart to love. You know, the right person they always dey. Now just time it take. Now the cocoa be that.
And there's no perfection in any marriage. There's no perfection in every.
It's a work in progress.
That's the exact word. Alright, I'm going to go on this shikini break. Most definitely we'll be back. As you know, we get letter. We person don't write to us. Every other
time we get profile.
Yes, everything. We're going to make this show a lovely one. 9 day ground.
Okay, guys, we'll be right back. Stick around.
I go love you till life.
Slimmy and Shola, thank you for the good work you render. My name is Mary, and I have been married for 4 years to my husband. I really don't know when my husband will learn to say no to certain things when it comes to his family members. My mother-in-law is presently in our house on a visit. She will be around for the next 2 months. Last week, we decided to take her out to visit some family friends since it has been long she saw them. As we came out of the house, my mother-in-law was already occupying the front seat of the car. This is exactly the same thing my brother-in-law does whenever he comes visiting. Apart from the car issue, they practically take charge of the house during their visit. When I cook, they tell me to leave them out because they have reservations about my cooking. Whenever they see me communicating with my husband, that is the exact time they also choose to discuss something with him. I have discussed this with my husband countless times. But he obviously doesn't see it as a big deal as he indulges them and fails to register any disapproval of their attitude. Please help me out.
I go love you till
Mother-in-law, brother-in-law. Una try. I'm not good. See, because if I talk now, some people be like, Slimmy, this is Africa. Somebody has a skinny confinancy. Somebody does not have a skinny confinancy. For a man that is married, there's no problem.
I think the only song that is coming to my head now is What the Lord has joined together.
Let no man put asunder.
No
but now, Shola, the case is different. Do you know why? There would have been no asunder if the man in question realize, say, he get problem. Like, say, problem, they grant. He's not even seeing it. Do you understand? He's practically going wherever it is that comes from the camp of his family. So, what are we saying? Anyways, you know, they take
he's doing this to protect his wife.
What is the protection?
Maybe for no labor.
I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not still happy. So what's the protection?
There are some happiness that are not required.
Shola, but if I tell you something,
see, my father.
You guys can put MCR guys. Let's put the letter.
My father usually says something. He said, he says, it's not every time that I scold you that I hate you. Most times I even want to offend you.
Okay.
Because it's just a means of protecting you.
Shola, see, this case, why
maybe you understand.
I understand what you're saying. Say, okay, there are times that they keep quiet, not because they get any bad intentions towards you. Like he doesn't react, or he might not show it.
He reacts, overreact.
So how does he do it?
He reacts, he scolds. In fact, he tries to frustrate you along, but it is not.
It's not because he hates you. Even, you know, there's a part in the scripture that also says, spoil the rod. Spare the rod rather, spoil the child.
He's not sparing the rod now. I want to get.
But that's what I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, it would rather like tell you the way it is than for you to get spoiled, and tomorrow it will come become a problem to Ram. Do you understand? Like, okay, I get the chance to do him now. Why don't I just do it? Why do I have to wait?
He's even doing it more like, let me just like something. You've done something that ordinarily I can say about Slimmy is not really wrong.
Okay.
But if I say Slimmy is not really wrong, the remaining persons there, can choose to hate you. Okay. Just like what happened.
So you rather like go with the crowd?
The Joseph's family, the brothers.
Yes.
So you rather like go with the crowd to protect you.
But why do I feel this case is different? You know why? Because I feel, say, now, if you don't want make my you don't want to paint a picture of you decide your wife in front of the family. What about you creating time? Now she said it in there's a part of the letter where she talks, say she don't try calling attention to all of these things, but he doesn't even see it. So it's a different thing.
Are you sure he doesn't see it, or he chooses not to see it?
That's what I'm saying. No, it's Shola, it's a different thing. If I tell you, me and you will talk like privately as husband and wife, and I be like, Shola, this now waiting your family do I know, like, and you be like, okay, baby, this is actually for our own good. No worry, actually they don't stay. They don't say they won't stay here forever. Do you understand? You like make me see that, okay, Bezo, I love you, I understand. But now if they practically go with the family, do you understand? If they say they won't communicate with time, he said go fly up, like waiting, like boy, okay. And why will you come to my house? Because in as much as I feel,
don't let us put sentiment into
I'm not saying they can't come, Shola, but you come to my house and you have issues with my cookings. You see that part of the letter where she talk and say, then they always get reservation. If she cook, either may talk, say salt is too much, maggi is too much, oil is too much, we don't eat vegetable. This is how we do our own vegetable. So I feel this is my husband's house.
Of course.
I cannot choose to have 2 pots. I cannot choose to have double pots. And even if I am
if Mama is around, you can have 2.
Even that's what I'm saying. Say, even if I go get double pots, why can't I make the food? Why do you always have to object when I cook?
You are right.
Do you understand? So now which time they talk
about that? But the question I like to ask is, what about if you're cooking? Apology.
Are you like kidding me?
No. What about
Okay, so that knows how to cook.
You won't tell me it's every married woman
that knows how to cook. I understand.
What about if your cooking doesn't meet up and they are pretending to eat it the first time, the second time? Do you think they want to continue like that?
See, let me tell you something. They have an issue with the girl, which is very obvious. Outside the cooking, waiting just they pay me be say they know the reason the husband what I feel say suppose get her back actually know they see reasons waiting there on ground. Do you understand? So now it is not like she just You never know if they do this. Okay, so it is more like say she just day on her own and she don't know who to cry to. But anyway, guys, now the matter for today might be this what we get. That's why some people, you get some couples who go tell you say, when we marry, my dear, it is just the two of us. I don't want maybe if family
private life too. I even live a private life. Let me put it that way. But in as much as that, when my siblings come around, they like make the free for my house. Okay, now can they come around and stay for like months? Do you understand? Say Mosi come now, she stay for like months. Your siblings come and happy. Although they won't even do that, but if they do, I'm just asking. Be happy that Mosi and all of these dramas they play out. Do you understand? If all of these dramas they play, do it. Let me let you. It's a different case without a drama. We're going to open the phone lines very soon. Let's open the phone lines if we are ready for that. I think we are though. Let me let you know one thing, Slimmy. If my mother they around now, and won't come out and she chooses to sit at the front, I don't think my wife should have any problem. There are so many issues, safe. Now, can you even call my attention to this part again? Whenever my mother-in-law comes around, and we want to go out, Nami they always tell her, say, make she sit down for front. Mama, come to the front now. She'll now say no. She'll now go to. Now let me tell you something. That I do not have issues with your mother sitting in front, but you know, because you know, say mamas then when they come from village, even until they itself. Do you understand? Now joy for them. Even my mom, see, that's why if I say I never marry. You get how she always take feel when I sit down, when she sit down beside me, like she sits at the drive and she dey just beside me. Do you understand? So there's this vibe that comes with it. But now what I'm saying is, I dey speak now for the younger brother, where at every point where you get opportunity, he said they always want jump for front seat. To my younger brothers, I feel they should respect my wife. That's what I'm saying. But that's the place. The guy is not seeing it. Why they talk so be say I always talk even my friend's wife. All my friends when they watch me, they can testify to this. I don't disregard. I don't, and I will never disregard my friend's wife. I can disregard my friend. I'm trying to understand. My friend's wife. In what sense? Disregard in the sense that in every manner. Okay. The way you talk to them. When I go to my friends' wives, when I go to my friend's house, all their wives, they are my friend's wife. I try to use for them, respect. Because I feel my friend is my friend. This is another entity. She's a woman. So she should be treated with respect. With respect. I understand. So not to now talk of if my younger brother. Let's take your doctor. Dr. Ali. Dr. Ali, you chance my own doctor Kamal. No wahala.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir, Dr. Ali.
Yeah, I am happy to get connected again.
I'll be good to have you as well.
We're happy to have you too.
Yeah, you brought another vital thing, and I love the way you people started the conversation. Okay. It's so good.
Thank you, sir.
Meaning that husband and wife should have an agreement on what to do. And without apportioning blame to anyone. I want to let you know that the husband is not measuring up to what is expected of him. Yeah.
Why did you say so, sir?
Like you said now, you will call your mother to come. Your mother will say, no, I'm going to the back. Yeah. That is a mother that understands. But some don't. I before I got married, I told my wife, before I even met my wife, I told my mother that I don't want you to put your mouth in my family. After 5 years, we had some little challenge, and my wife called my mother. My mother's answer was that he said I should not.
I like that.
He said I should not choke mouth.
It's not my business.
Yeah, so my wife decided that, okay, we must settle our things, not telling anybody. Number one. Secondly, when my mother came, when we gave birth to our second born, which was even by the grace of God the last one, my mother came to help us because she was to go for service. Do you know, for 2 months, a month that my mother was in our house because my wife was to travel. We stayed in Kano that time. My wife had to travel to Akwa Ibom. Do you know, my mother never stepped her foot into our kitchen for those 1 month. So it is what the man says to the family that works.
Abi, it's that simple.
I pity the woman. I pity the woman actually. I pity her.
But do you think, Dr. Aliu, can it be, Dr. Aliu, can it be that maybe the man you don't sabi in families where we say, my family, they be what kind
you are married now. You married to your family.
Maybe I'm coming. Maybe you don't sabi their family, say their family are one kind of people, and they won't try protect in wife. Could it be?
My brother, you married to your wife. Both of you are now one. You should be able to tell, like you said, I love the way you started. You said none of your family can come and stay a month. It is an outrageous time to come and spend with a couple. And you know, in Proverbs 25:17, it said, do not visit a family too much. They may get tired of you and begin to hate you.
Yes.
So it is a thing for you not to. So please, I don't encourage that. And that worked for me for about 14 years now. So we should be able to take a stand.
As a man.
The man should protect the wife, not the family.
God bless you,
don't allow
doctor.
the wife to talk. So please, let's do that.
Thank you, sir.
Tell the woman to hold on and to keep talking to the husband. But the husband should wake up.
His responsibilities.
Responsibilities now.
Yes.
Thank you so much, doctor. You know, it gets so many parts of the letter. I would have loved us to visit. Do you understand? Like, if I was supposed to start from the beginning, it gave a part of the letter. That's why they tell you, say, see what's in there they do. What's in the mother-in-law and the brother-in-law they do? They actually know. Now, why is it that now the time where they follow my husband talk?
It could be a setup.
A setup. Do you understand? Now, why is it that now the time why they reason with my husband, I want to talk to my husband, you guys will just come from nowhere, and the next thing I won't communicate to my husband. Do you understand? Now, can't you guys do it later? Why be saying now every time when I see me with this guy, now they always want to talk? Outside that, do you know the joy of a wife cooking for her mother-in-law?
And the siblings. And
the siblings, like when she sees them on the dining, eating together. So now, I don't cook finish now. Then you guys now say, if I cook rice now, you might choose to eat this.
Go buy bread and a
do you understand? You might choose to eat this. If I do eba, you might say it's wheat you want to eat. If I make stew, you say no, it's soup you want. Do you understand? So there are cases, and it is so sad, like what Dr. Kamal talk. Now the man is supposed to own up, because if the husband is obviously not seeing it, there's a problem. So how does he fight, or who is supposed to fight in this kind of case? When the man in question, the husband will dey the house, is actually not even seeing it as a problem. He's not seeing it as a challenge.
Well, before Dr. Aliu's call, I was saying something, and what I was about to say then was, I cannot for any reason.
Yeah, you were actually saying that.
I can't for any reason let my younger ones come to my house and disrespect my wife. No. Do you know why?
Why?
Even their own wives, despite the fact that they are my younger ones, there is this respect that I give. Respect is not until I prostrate.
Yes.
But
when I see them,
when I see them, there's this madam, there's this respect. While some men,
I don't want to call it nature.
I don't want to call it gullibility. They say, "Bye, me. How are you? No." Women deserves a lot of respect. In my friend's house, I can never tell my friend's wife to go and bring something with,
I think she
in an authoritative manner. Let's take
should
James.
even know to.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you get?
James, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
We thank God, sir.
Yeah, James from Plateau. What do you think about this matter?
Actually, if I would say this, at least, according to the Bible, it says, you shall leave your father, your mother, and attach and stick to her. You will become one.
Yeah.
So the truth is, discussing it, allowing your in-laws, your family to come in between you, the truth is not right. What you're supposed to do is, as a man, you know that you bring that woman from another. It's not that her parents don't like her, or they so much loves her, but they allowed her to come and stay with you. You brought her from another house to come and stay in your house. The truth is this: you're supposed to protect her interest.
She's not a slave, you mean, James?
That's interesting. You're supposed to protect her interest. Everything that is about her is supposed to be. You're supposed to take care of it. one. And another thing, the woman also should ensure that she make a good friend with his family. You know how to solve problem, a marriage problem. Is it sometimes even the ladies, they feel I'm too big to go and discuss or and chat or and make.
With my mother,
I think that's a very lovely one. I'll still come into that. Thank you.
And
lovely one.
The man too is afraid of going to his in-laws. But the truth is, if they happen to be okay, the woman is attached to his parents and he is attached to her parents. I guess whenever there's challenge, they will know how to take care of it. You know, in a situation whereby, let's take an instance, you stroke your child, you beat him. You will go to, if the father beat the child, he will go to the mother.
Yeah.
Of course.
And if the mother happens to still talk to the child or beat the child again for what he has done, you will know that yes, actually what he did is wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
Sure.
It happened that when the father beat the child, the mother will hold the child. Why did your father beat you? This and that. The next thing is to look as if the father hates the child. It's only the mother that loves the child.
That's why our people say you join mouths to train a child.
Not be one person.
Thank you very much. So they should work together. The truth is this. If, let's take an example, when they want to discuss an issue and the in-laws came in that they want to discuss, the truth is I don't blame the woman, but I blame the man.
Okay. What is supposed to do? For that kind of situation, what is supposed to do?
In that situation, the truth is this. This is a woman that you brought her from another man's house, from her parents' house. You're supposed to give her your time. Tell them, please, let me discuss with my wife. After all, I will discuss with you. We will all be together always. But this woman, let me discuss. Maybe she has a problem or she has contribution to make.
Okay, now, but James, waiting be the way forward now, because like waiting she talk for the letter, the husband self know they see him as a big deal. Like he's not seeing it as an issue. So what is she supposed to? What's the next step?
Oh, my Dr. Kama, how are you? Come and give me a hug.
On the camera.
Last week I was not able to call you because we had a new baby.
Oh! In your family, right?
Congratulations.
And we just did the naming day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Well, you called us last week, Nabi.
Huh?
You called us. You contributed last week.
You said?
Did you contribute? I think you did contribute last week.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, please go on. Just go on.
You contributed to the show last week.
Hello?
Okay,
just go on.
Issues with network. Mr. Dr. Kamal, please go on if you can hear us.
Hello, let me contribute. I just want to contribute to the topic.
Okay, go on.
You know, the wife has to be very, very patient. The wife has to be very, very patient because in the husband's house, there are so many people with different kind of characters.
Sure.
And if the man, the so-called husband, does not handle the issue with care, the repercussion may eventually come back to the wife. So the wife has to be very, very careful and be patient. I'm not saying that what the family people are doing is good, but the wife has to be a little bit patient. Since they are not permanently living with them, and she should be prayerful too. And the man in question, which is the husband, has to live up to his responsibility. At least he has to sort a lot of things out with the family. In the absence of the wife, because if he does anything in the presence of the wife, they will say it's the wife that is
she's the one pushing.
So eventually they will now turn against the wife. That's why I said the wife has to be very, very patient and be prayerful. It is only patience that can sort out the issue. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And then I try to put myself for the woman should say how long now the patient, because this patient when they talk it's always easy to say, but it's not.
Say this. I think it depends on the beauty of this show is that when we start, the way things they take change later. I like that dynamism because people go reason from another aspect. What will carry come. Once they reason from another aspect, we know say so this thing still go like this. And from starting with James, you see husband house. Our people talk say husband house na lesson house, ile oko, ile eko.
But now is the learning supposed to be for one party?
No, my dear. Now you get your house. Now you're supposed to protect your house.
You understand? What I'm saying is, see, in as much as in as much as we are one. You know, say we still be entities.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say? In as much as husband and wife will be one,
yes.
At the same time, we still have our personal being. Yes. Now, what I'm saying is, it takes two to tango.
That is it. But I must let you know where the two comes.
Okay.
Excuse me. The burden is more on one. Who is the owner of the house?
The woman.
The woman. A friend of mine 2 days ago had issues with his wife, and he collected the house key, collected they do joint business, collected this. And I told him, I said, sir, what you are doing, you are only digging your early grave. I said, because where you fight your wife and you collect the house key and you collect the... I said, who is the owner of all these things you are collecting?
She.
Not your car key now. You car key, if you even talk about house key.
So where she's supposed to sleep outside?
Where is she supposed to sleep? I'm not a perfect husband. I'm not a perfect man. But my wife knows that as far as her house is concerned, she is the Queen Elizabeth of that house. Not only the house, and the property and everything, because I give her that regards that I can outside now my own.
But inside,
maybe I'm a King Konga. But I dare not take that manly thing home. The house is their own. If my brother comes, he should key into the structure he meets in my house. If my brother helps me to destroy my house, he is going to have peace in his home. I'm going to have a chartered home. If my mother comes, she should please. This time around, there's a please to her own, not like my brother. She should please, because she's my mother. I don't want to offend God there, but she should please help me manage my wife the way I'm managing her, because I'm not perfect too. Now this is it. The thing is, for the wife, you see, Dr. Kamal said it. That place is a place where you meet different character, and no matter the character, be it brother-in-law, be it wife, be it even the husband,
forgetting the fact
the owner of the house is you. And our people say, Onilu oni jekotu. It is the owner of the town that not want town to scatter. People want town to scatter ordinarily. People want chaos so that there will be fracas in the town. But the king, the head,
he does not want it, because he knows say it go affect him.
Who is the owner of the
sad story to say it was during your tenure that everything got bad.
Thank you. That is how the wife too should be. It should be a sad story when they later say, when they now marry him. That's when he doesn't see his brothers again.
And see, I understand everything that you've said, Shola, but at the same time, I still get issue with the fact that the man know they see him as a big deal.
Yes, we have actually...
And because we would have chastised the woman if she had gone about telling others or telling her friends, okay, this is not the station of my home. But now they feel say, this is not my partner, this is not the person who was supposed to follow.
Okay.
And he's doing otherwise.
I think we need to go on this short break. If not for this short break, there's something I would like to tell you.
Okay, let's hold on, we'll be right back to discuss that.
Slimmy and Shola, thank you for the good work you render. My name is Mary, and I have been married for 4 years to my husband. I really don't know when my husband will learn to say no to certain things when it comes to his family members. My mother-in-law is presently in our house on a visit. She will be around for the next 2 months. Last week, we decided to take her out to visit some family friends since it has been long she saw them. As we came out of the house, my mother-in-law was already occupying the front seat of the car. This is exactly the same thing my brother-in-law does whenever he comes visiting. Apart from the car issue, they practically take charge of the house during their visits. When I cook, they tell me to leave them out because they have reservations about my cooking. Whenever they see me communicating with my husband, that is the exact time they also choose to discuss something with him. I have discussed this with my husband countless times, but he obviously doesn't see it as a big deal as he indulges them and fails to register any disapproval of their attitude. Please help me out.
I go love you till I... go love you till I.
Whether you yellow, whether you black. Orange,
whether you yellow, whether you white,
religion, chocolate, it's not a problem. The cocoa is just give me, I want you. Okay, so Yoruba lady. I like how he has specification.
Yes, now.
You know, he say this is what he wants and this is what we have to give him. Okay.
Any religion, no
wahala.
Any color,
no wahala.
But Yoruba,
you don't put that. So guys,
Bropo is a lover of Amala.
Amala, I think. And the way I was about to say that. And Bropo. Anyway, so his name is Paul, and like you can see, in 31 years, he based for Lagos. He thought he would like meet a Yoruba lady with the ages of 22 to 30 years. So for marriage, so guys, religion is not a barrier. Complexion is not a barrier. So if you know you are qualified as a lady when they watch this show, you know you are single. I don't understand. Somebody said, "Who will marry me?" That was the message I saw on Facebook. He just wrote down, to marry me. Who will marry me? And I was like, bros, are you sure you want to get married? Do you want to really get hooked? Because you're not supposed to ask us that question. You understand? If indeed you want to get hooked. Now process. Marriage does not just come overnight. It does, do you understand? You can't just wake up and get married. There's a process. First off, you study yourself, know the kind of person where you be, so that the next person where they come go feel understudy you, go feel understand you. Now they say courtship, friendship, all of those things, ship before the marriage ship go come enter. So in case you are watching us and you are single and you want to get it like Brother Paul, you want to get hooked like Brother Paul, all you need to do, just go on top of our page, of course, Marry Me page on Instagram, on Facebook, and give us a very good picture of yourself. Tell us your name, tell us your location, tell us what you do. And Mrs. Eze from Lagos.
Eze. How are you, Mrs. Eze? Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Fine, no.
All right. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Sorry, good evening.
Okay, please go on.
Yeah, I want to contribute them.
Yes, please.
To that man. I will tell that lady to just be patient.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. We are with you, please.
Yes, I'll tell the lady to just be patient. I've been in her shoe before.
Oh, really?
And it's very, very annoying.
Very.
Very annoying. She just be patient. Keep talking to her husband. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Keep talking to her husband, no matter what. The man will change.
But how were you able to undo your?
I was about to ask that. Did you later succumb to their pressure?
How did it?
Or you won your husband back?
Yes, now. I did that. I want my husband back. Don't understand.
And you're winning your husband back. Did that actually cause further fracas between you and these people, or
you guys
your husband was able to mend the whole lapses?
You just pretend as if nothing happened.
You say what?
My husband will always pretend.
You always pretend like nothing happened.
Yes.
Wow.
But I was always happy.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law stayed for months, not just 2 months. For months. So you understand?
More than 2 months.
She said for months.
For months.
I can just imagine.
I'm telling you, it was not easy for me. For later with time, you know, the man will always want to come and match Banga now. I'll tell her to go and meet her mother. I'll tell him to go and meet his mother, sorry.
Yeah.
But with time, we can come.
Yeah.
But was he able to mend between you and Mama?
So that's just.
But how is the relationship now between you and your mother-in-law?
Blend you and Mama together.
She's not with us for now.
She's not with you guys for now.
But she's still in Lagos.
Oh.
For now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes,
we always want to match. But see, if now that thing we go the reason
and
to
she
take
tell her,
respect,
go and meet your mother.
To take respect to now. No, the reason. No matter how for night, now we still.
God go catch you.
God go catch.
You know say you get some cold wey do they know they help. You don't understand. No matter how much you drink tea, no matter how much you drink coffee, there are some cold.
Now when the boys will come, they come down, be that so.
Baby, calm down. I understand. You see, all these.
No. Your voice go there. No.
Say, don't touch me. Don't dare. I said, do not. Hey.
Dami, how you doing?
Hello, Dami.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good evening.
Good evening, Dami.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please go on.
I have a contribution.
Please go on.
All right, go on.
Yes, I feel the lady in question should be pregnant and should be patient.
The pregnancy.
She be really patient with her family and the husband's mother-in-law and the brother. But also, on the other hand, the man should man up to his responsibility.
So this patience over they talk now, how long is she going to keep being patient? Because
there's no
even the man now, how you think say she fit take pass the message across again? Because she don't pass am, the bros know they see am. Which style you think say she fit put on board now? We go help this situation.
She should keep on pressing him. Keep on pressing him. That is what she can do as a wife. Let her keep it up, because if not, it will get to a point where she will not be able to take it again.
I'm telling you. Seriously.
So she should keep on pressing him. If possible, she should drag him out of the house, probably take him somewhere else and speak sense into his head. He can probably listen. At least if she goes out to her husband, her mother-in-law and her brother-in-law might not be able to be there to interfere in what the man has to say.
That's true. That's one-on-one.
She can actually take him out and talk sense into him.
Abi?
To get to a point where she cannot bear it again, and it can cause problem in her marriage.
Maybe not because they talk. Maybe not because they talk am inside house. Don't say you get some conversations, you guys carry on come out. Baby, this time we are not even doing dinner at home. Yes. We are going outside to go and eat. So now in that process,
even do like say 12 now, they go supermarket, won't go buy some things
because
like, to the grocery shop.
Let's go. I need you to go with me. Yes. Since we cannot have peace inside the house.
On that road, moment of truth go there.
They talk. I mean, I'll wait for the other room. You understand? I will be waiting for you there. When you come, I'll be like, you're not making me happier. Before
I know for that place, not to run at talk like yes.
I feel like you can't come here and come and bombard me.
Sister, anything you want, I will do now. What do you want to chase there?
Because it's like the way it is, like you people listen better when you come.
No, I'm not ready to listen to you. I'm ready.
Yeah, you obviously want to listen when she starts depriving you, but we don't want it to get to that stage.
We don't want to get to that stage, and patience matter the way we damn it TikTok on the side of the wife, because you see.
Yeah, you were supposed to continue something. You know, we were on the discussion.
We have Rose, sorry.
Rose, the ladies are calling. Rose.
Yes, hello.
Good evening.
How you doing, Rose?
Fine.
All right, please go on.
Contributions, please.
Okay. Yeah, good evening. Good evening. Fine.
Please turn down your TV volume.
Yes, it's calm down. I'm hearing them.
Okay.
Yeah. Good evening.
Wow.
Yes, I want to make my contribution. It's calm down.
Ready.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I said I want to make some contributions.
Please feel free. Go on.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to support that woman that said she will just tell him, she will tell him, the man that, okay, go and meet your mother. To me, that is insulting to the mother.
Okay.
I don't think it's a good thing to say, because she too is coming to be a mother. She's coming to be a mother-in-law to her children.
That is two sides.
So, sometimes we blame mother-in-law. Sometimes the behavior of the wives are terrible. Sometimes they cause the mother-in-law's behavior.
But is it even appropriate for a mother-in-law to stay 2 months in the house of the child?
It's her son.
Yeah.
She gave back to him.
She can stay 2 months.
Taking care of.
Can you imagine?
It's her son, you know.
Is her home? Do you say it's her home?
It's not her own, but it's her son.
So she can stay till she likes to go, until she decides
to be taken care of by the son.
Sure. Yeah, that's true. She has the right.
It's not her home, but it's her son. And she gave back to him. She needs some care whenever necessary.
Which is true.
What I am saying is that
I'm not saying that she should drive the wife. We always talk of wife, mother-in-law, mother-in-law. Sometimes it's the wife that cause that action. Some of them are very rude and disrespectful to their mother-in-law. And they should remember too that they too are coming to be mother-in-law someday. So if they learn to respect each other, I think it will be better.
I think Madam Rose, we get your message crystal clear. Thank you very much. All mother-in-laws must be respected. And wives, you too should know you are going to be a mother-in-law one day. But the question will be say, she never really answered me well. Be say, well, I think it's left to Dr. Kamal, Dr. Aliu, all our male callers. We really need to clear this. Yes.
I get
my mother has the right to come to my house.
And does she have to stay till forever?
But staying till forever is
and
what I think. The number two is on the aspect of the care. Yes, she deserves some care, but the truth
don't
is,
you think in this part of the world,
can't I do it for her in a
place, or maybe get an accommodation or something? Does it have to be in my house?
To get her accommodation.
Okay, fine, but does it have to be in my house? Because I think we don't add
it's sensitive.
Too much emotion.
I think it's sensitive.
But anyways, guys, we need to go. My submission. Or do you want to go first? Now, for me, you know, say marriage for a very big market. And I know, say, one of the things where you need, one of the most essential stuff, where my mother, they always sing to me every day. Even as I never married, be say, you guys, they patience. You guys get suru. Now, waiting that song they talk about. Suru, like, you know this top, the patient go over top itself. Because, first off, outside the fact that the two of them are different bodies. Now, you can't talk about in-laws. They be say they don't even get the same character with you. So, I understand where you are coming from. I understand saying, you know, they're easy. You know, where they try to talk to your husband, and they come on board and all of that. But first off, I think you need to have a relationship with your in-laws. Because if they have your same relationship, no day. And then, secondly, communicating with your husband. If they appear, say, maybe they agree or they accept. Now, maybe because of the means where they take go about that. Now, why not try, maybe men are come out, does it have to be in the house? You guys can let to go for a dinner date, can let to go to the movies and all of that, and you will talk better. It does not have to be in the house. See, they just take a cheap pill. Patient, and they sure say your guy love you and it will be fine at the end of it.
Well, I think the man should stand up to his responsibility.
Also.
And protect his wife, because if you don't protect her, nobody inside the house is going to protect her. So please help her, protect her, show her love. Don't let her feel like an outcast.
Yes.
Then for the woman, I feel we should please learn to show respect, no matter what, to
your
in-laws. Because like that woman talk, Madam Rose, say one day, old age.
Everybody, one day.
So make we please show her love. Then to the mother-in-laws, I know say no mother-in-law goes want making own picking house scatter.
At all.
So please.
So no use they scatter your picking house.
Now one person call us now, tell us say in mother-in-law no step in kitchen and it dey inside their house.
If I even tell say they will get issue, the woman go say she know they chook mouth. I think that's how it's supposed to be.
The even if I say no go chook mouth. So on the part of the mother-in-law, beg make we let them. Anyhow way they talk, say na the way they want web their house, make we learn to key inside. My name is Shola Fonja.
My name is Slimmytee, guys.
Thank you very much.
See you tomorrow. Bye.